Oh, here. I can quickly. Yeah, so normally it's like nowhere near as rough like this. It should be sheltered with the wind, but obviously it's turned from what they originally said. But go for a bit of a walk, just give you guys a bit of a look around. Oh, cold on my feet. Still look good? Looks like it. Cool.
Bill_Kurt_Kurt says this is cool.
What's going on, man? Thanks. Yeah, so this is like actually where we head out when we go out to the reef. So we go about 50k out that way. We go out down to those points over there as well. Like when we go out in the boat, that's normally where we go. But I've got the leg off. I should get it back this week. Just doing some maintenance. So I thought I'd have a bit of a walk and a look around. See what I can find here. So yeah, they drench the sand because of how much gets pulled in, and boats can't get into the harbour. So they do this all the time. But bit unlucky.
Bill_Kurt_Kurt says not doing much. Hope you catch something nice.
Yeah, look, with all the sound, I'm not gonna have my hopes up. They're literally sucking all the sand up around here. But it's a spot. Fuck, this sand's hot. It's a spot where I can come and try again later. And it's a spot I guess I can share and show you guys. Fucking burning my feet now. Woo. It's pretty windy. Oh, alright. Water edge. Oh. Woohoo. Alright. So we've got like a bit, obviously we got this, the pipe, a falling sort of bank here. So this is what we're going to flick for now. Gonna put them down in my drink. See how we go. Just work this area. I got a bit of protection too from the crocs, which is always good. Check my drag, way too loose. That'll be right. who knows, you could get lucky and this sort of sound and that could stir them up as well, so.
Frozen_Rabina says sup brother.
Hey, what's up, Frozen? My earphones died since I got here, so everything's on text-to-speech. Which is sort of shit, but happens. I didn't know they're dretching, so chances of actually catching anything, very, very low to nothing. Out of my control. We can probably try going into the harbour, but same thing. There's just so much wind. If we go out, you can see how choppy it is. If we go out the front.
Frozen_Rabina says, is the water warm?
Yeah, it is. It's quite warm, but like this is legit crocs and shit here. Like, you do not.
That Squid Gang says, where are you, RN? Frozen_Rabina says, oh fuck that.
Yeah. I'm in Cairns in Australia, Queensland. So like, yeah, like legit. This is like croc central. There are like crocs everywhere here. So, and I've got my sunnies on so I can see rather well in the water. But
Frozen_Rabina says, what's THT dark thing in the water?
So that's the cord, like the tube going to the dredge, and then they've got like a big suction machine and a Connex over there, and they pump it out on the other side.
Frozen_Rabina says, oh, to make it deeper for boats.
Yeah, I'll try different areas. I'll probably go again tomorrow.
Says, have you caught any fish?
Nah, nothing yet at all. I don't want to waste it because it was a drive out here, but so I'll fish anyway. But with that machine running, all the fish would be in deeper. They wouldn't sit around here. Might get like that one lucky fish, but.
That Squid Gang says cast deeper. That Squid Gang says to the right.
Sorry, what to the right?
Frozen_Rabina says, I can't believe we're allowed to fish next to the hose.
Yeah. They might tell me off eventually, but I've got just as much right to be here as they do. I'm not going to damage that hose in any way, hey, like, it's a fucking thick-ass hose.
That Squid Gang says, how deep is the water?
Probably here about 5 to 6 meters, like there'd be a meter. This is a bank.
Frozen_Rabina says, in NZ, if you even fish near the optic fiber line in the water THTS like 500 meters deep, you get a 20k fine.
Nah, this is a dredging line. It's just to suck the sand out. It's not optic fiber. Yeah, if it was like an optic fiber cable running to town, it'd be very, very different. It's like a massive long vacuum tube. But yeah, here the water's quite shallow.
Frozen_Rabina says, oh, okay, so since dredge doesn't matter THT much.
Fucking scared the shit out of me. Nah, it doesn't.
That Squid Gang says, is there anywhere you can fish somewhere else?
Nah, not close by. It's all of the beaches here are all like really, really exposed. The good beaches here, the wind's meant to be blowing the opposite way. It's turned around on my drive out. But only other place maybe I might try in the actual like boat ramp later. The way back I might stop in at the boat ramp, see if I can find anything in there. But yeah. It is a bit hard. When the plans don't go to plan.
That Gang says that we'll probably have something.
Yeah.
Abil Hassan 02 says, guys chill, he said he is not trying to damage the pipe. Sheesh.
I've got like a weedless rig anyway, so I can't hook anything. That's got nothing to do with me.
Frozen_Rabina says, no one said THTLMAO.
So I think it's probably just because they've put something in neutral, so to say. And then, yeah, it's just like a little off.
That Squid Gang says, why is LMAO tagged out?
What?
Frozen_Rabina says what?
Jesus.
That Squid Gang says for me when it frozen_Rabina said LMAO it had asterisks on it. Frozen_Rabina says that things finna blow haha.
I know, I'm sort of waiting to see what the fuck's gonna happen with that. I just don't think it's supposed to salt water all day.
That Squid Gang says it's probably BC, it got water in it.
I wonder if they even know. Probably happens all the time though.
Abil Hassan 02 says man you're lucky enjoying such sunny and beautiful day.
Yeah,
it's cold
it
here
is.
in Canada. Wish I was fishing and drink beer with you laughing out loud. Anulik says what is that pipe?
It's a dredging pipe. It sucks all the sand so the boats can still get through. I'm gonna go to the other side, try flicking into the channel. But we'll have a look. Yeah. I like this spot. Like normally if they're not here dredging, it's really quite nice. But you get the idea. But you can see how at the same time how dangerous this could be, hey, like, because I've seen the big crocs in here.
That Squid Gang says bro mass is so cold RN.
Like we got big crocs that sort of like sleep up behind those mangroves over there. There's a golf course over there and then that's like the boat ramp. But yeah, they haven't really had a go at anyone, but they'd definitely be here. But with all this noise, they're more likely pushed off.
What are we trying to catch?
Probably threadfin salmon more than anything. But you can see normally, if it wasn't with all this noise, you can see like the deep drop off in the channel and you'd be flicking straight towards like the pylon, the marker. Like this is where you get your barra and threadfin just been stacking up on here. But with them dredging the lines there, I don't want to do that to them. And
Frozen_Rabina says, do you reckon the dredger it'll scare them off?
yeah, the vibration will push them away. You know, like if you jump on a bank, you see fish run off and things like that. But like dudes come up here and camp here at night, like drive their vehicles in and camp here and put live bait out and just fish.
Anulik says, damn, there are crocs there.
Yeah, crocs everywhere here. Wherever I fish, there are crocs. It's just, you just get used to it. But they're not like people make out. You got to do something really silly and be in the hit zone to, you know.
Frozen_Rabina says, so you can't go swimming out the beach.
No, not here. I'll swim on the reef, but not here. No way.
That Squid Gang says, have you ever seen a croc?
Yeah, all the time. Dude, exclamation mark croc.
Close.
What was that?
That Squid Gang says, croc. Stream Element says web link.
That gives you an idea of what they're like, the big ones here. So we'll go up over here and I'll have a flick along here, see if I can find anything, but might go into the harbour instead. Have a flick around the boat ramp.
Abil Hassan 02 says that's scary considering I will be the first one jump in water for a good see what I mean. On a beautiful day laughing out loud. Anulik says damn that video is scary. That Squid Gang says holy crap that is scary.
That's what people don't get, like, I know like I think Jesse and the other guys are like, hit it in the head with a pole.
Annulik says imagine fishing and the thing comes out of the
But
sand.
like if a croc's coming at you and it's serious, you don't want to try and hit it, you want to leave. You just fucking move on. Because it's not worth it. But yeah, like, see how choppy it is? It's really not good, but we'll have some flicks along here. Try and get out a bit further and then see, and then if not, then we'll head to the boat ramp. See how we go out the boat ramp.
Abul Hassan 02 says haha that's the most Aussie thing to say. Hit M with the pole laughing out loud. Frozen _ Rabina says UDNT like to bait fish much when not in the boat eye. Annulik says do you fish with Jesse Shook?
Yeah, look, I've been trying to think of where I can set up to bait fish and do that sort of shit. It's a bit hard, to be honest. I'm having trouble.
In my pants if I saw a croc laughing out loud.
I have to find another fucking headset because this one just seems to not have any lifeline in it. So I have to find another one that I can charge up. That way it's not all text to talk. I can hear everyone. I hate it when I go and say hello to a streamer and they completely miss me. So I like having the text to talk because I feel like I don't miss anyone. Like nothing ticks me off more, especially if you're new and you literally watch them read other people's comments and then just go past yours and read someone else's. I feel like it's rude. I get you can't read everyone's, but at least this way I can acknowledge everyone's comment and actually say something, you know, rather than it just getting completely missed. Look at the waves. I can't even hold ground
Frozen
properly.
_ Rabina says yeah I feel like if you acknowledge everyone you will gain more common viewers too.
Yeah, I just want to, like, I'm just a chill dude that fishes. I don't really, like, get into any of the drama or care about the drama, you know? So, I just try to just relax, have fun, share where I'm fishing. That's about it. Yeah, this is no good either. I'm using like a heavier rig too. So.
Mystic Mayhem G says caught anything?
Nah, I caught nothing. It's a bit of a bust this side of town today just because the idea was the inlet, but they're dredging it, so it's just so like full on and noisy, fish won't stay. So we'll go over to like a different spot, go into the boat harbour and try flicking around there, have a look around.
Squid Gang says do you have a GoPro or something?
I do have a GoPro, yeah. I have a GoPro on my head though. I stream from the phone. I tried with the GoPro, but I just couldn't get it. It seems to just not hold the bit rate.
Streamlabs says web link.
Just does not hold the bit rate on a GoPro. Oh, cut through here. So I gave up on the GoPro. So I record with the GoPro, then stream through the phone.
Frozen _ Rabina says is THT not any wharfs you can fish off over there?
Is what? THT. Yeah, but they're all like out in all of that at the moment.
Frozen_Rabina says there.
Yeah, no, there is a...
Frozen_Rabina says, sorry I am using Maori English, haha.
There is a jetty here, but it's like a lot longer drive out, and it's just windy and choppy and all over the place. I've fished there in the past, got some good fish there. I will go back eventually, but the problem is it's such a fucking long drive all the way out. I'm on the other side of town, so I'd prefer to find places closer. So it's just, I got kids and shit, so if something happens, I need to go back, and go sort them out or grab them from school.
That's what Gang says. What are those pipes?
That's the dredge. Those pipes are the ones that run all the way down into the water. They suck all...
Nitrodrift 17 says, G-Day, how's ya day been? Any luck?
Yeah, nothing yet. They're dredging the mouth so that the bigger boats can get in and out again. I didn't know, so... But, yeah, it sucks all the sand and water out from the mouth, and then they put it out over this side over here. Ooh, that's hot. Hot, 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 hot. Ooh, holy shit. It's still hot. Oh, cool. Fuck me dead.
That's what Gang says. Camera is spazzing when you do that.
Bear with me, give me a minute.
Frozen_Rabina says, do you mean running lol? That's what Gang says. It's fine now. Frozen_Rabina says, yeah, the camera will move when he's running cause he's moving more. That's what Gang says. Yeah, at Frozen_Rabina.
A little bit dirty that my headset, eh? I literally put it on charge all night, got down here, turned it on. It's like, you have 10%. I'm like, what? I'm gonna go buy a different one. Dirty as fuck, not gonna lie. Putting these on, this is gonna get hot quick. So hot already.
Frozen_Rabina says you can get cheap battery packs that are like 30k milliamp.
Yeah, but they're...
Frozen_Rabina says and are pretty cheap.
I need to get like a Bluetooth one which I can plug into the... I've got a battery pack.
Frozen_Rabina says $80.
Yeah, I'm gonna go probably to J-Car and get like a Bluetooth one which I can plug into a battery pack. That way, if I'm doing this sort of stuff, I know it won't just die. But I'm meant to get like a couple of hours of life out of these Bluetooth ones. So they're just, maybe it's me, maybe I'm charging them and leaving them on. But they're on charge, turned on all night. And then when I got into the car, it was like 10% left, so it doesn't add up. I'm probably doing something wrong.
That's what Gang says. Where are you going now?
We're just going to go to a boat ramp down the road that way a bit. Try there, see if we have any more luck. Probably all I can do for now. But I wanted to get out and just do something a bit more fishing wise. I'm trying to figure out like I guess a bit of a schedule, but I don't want to like waste everyone's time. I want to like fish good places.
Nitrodrift 17 says most peeps destroy new devices by overcharging them, kills their battery life.
Yeah, but it's brand new. I've used it once and then it's like dead now. So I don't know, like it doesn't add up. I reckon I've probably, can't get my charge cable out now. Yeah, I reckon it's probably more a case of like it's probably my fuck up. I've left it turned on while charging and it just didn't charge, so to say. Alright, give me a sec. Start this car up.
Frozen underscore.
What?
Hassan says hours. It's called. You can find them on Amazon and they are not so expensive. Squid Gang says so weird seeing the steering wheel on the right side. Frozen underscore Rabina says TBH I like AirPods. Frozen underscore Rabina says fit super well in my ears and last stages.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go to the shops and look for one soon, hey. Like probably tomorrow. I'm just figuring out which one's done up, which one's undone. I don't think this one's actually sticking. Fuck it. Sorry guys. You get steering wheel and a bit of a front view.
Squid Gang says at Frozen underscore Rabina AirPods are nice.
It's the best I can do, guys. This thing's like moving and it shouldn't, so I don't wanna use it at the moment. But yeah, that's one of the beaches here. It's normally pretty nice, but I did put my... Making sure I put the rod in and close.
Squid Gang says manual.
Yeah, definitely manual. Yeah, sweet. Alright, let's go. Just tell me if you need the angle up a little bit more, if it's alright. I can't really do much more than that. I don't really want to go to the whole mount in the car and everything, you know. But
Squid Gang says I am 16 and I have a 2018 Ford F-150 for my first vehicle.
it's not
Frozen
bad.
underscore Rabina says driving Campo champion.
Yeah, so fucking weird though, because it was telling me that my battery had 10% charge left then on that headset, which says it's already flat. So fucks me, eh? Thing's retarded.
Frozen underscore Rabina says your parents must be rich squid. That Squid Gang says what year is your truck?
2019, 2018. I can't remember. I bought it new. Bought it new to tow the boat. It's been great. This is Navara. See if I can get a park over here. I'm not sure if I'll be able to.
Cairns F103.5 is the hits you love from Megan's now. And also, this is where you can win the ultimate Christmas cracker. Forget about those Christmas
I don't think there is parks here. There's just ready areas for the boats. But yeah, we'll go over here and have a flick about. This is where we put the boat in. At least it's like sheltered. So I'll go find a park. Have to walk over.
That Squid Gang says at Frozen underscore Rabina my mom has a 2019 Mustang, a 1970 Duster, my brother has a 2006 Cadillac DTS and my stepdad is getting an older truck.
Stepdad's ripped off. gets the old one. Nah, I'm only kidding.
Frozen_Rabina says, yeah, unlucky stepdad. Frozen_Rabina says, do you like older cars, Benton? That Squid Gang says, well, he gave me his Ford and he likes the older trucks.
Yeah, I don't mind older cars at all. Honestly, I like things I can work on, like myself. Oh, fucked that up, didn't I? Let's try again. Good thing there's no cars here.
Frozen_Rabina says, DNT wanna ruin it, but the radio might get you DMCA.
Oh, fuck. Thanks, man. I forgot. Remind me on all that shit, man. I'm not... You gotta understand, I'm not up to everything like that. I literally just have a phone I can stream from and that's it. You know, like... I just like fishing. So... hide everything in the car.
Frozen_Rabina says, my dad has a 1975 Torana, if you know those, bent. Frozen_Rabina says, yeah, all good, I gotcha.
Yeah, that Torana's a big money now. Torana's like that Torana would be $100,000 car now. Oh wait, no, it'd be the SLRs. SLR 5000s would be $100,000 Torana. But yeah, they were cheap as chips in my day when I was growing up.
Frozen_Rabina says, yeah, he got his for $70,000 NZD. Frozen_Rabina says his is a SLR 5000.
Yeah, nice.
Frozen_Rabina says engine just got rebuilt for $40,000.
Yeah. I know.
Frozen_Rabina says, and he got power steering and stuff on it.
I look at a lot of it now, and I'm more of a person where I'm now. I look at it and I go, if I had $100,000 to spend, I'd spend it on a boat. Like, you know, like nothing against cars by any means, but I just get more fun out of it. I had a
Frozen_Rabina says, I've ripped it a few times and 400 horsepower natural aspirated is so much fun compared to my WRX.
Yeah,
I
had an R32 GDR back when I'd finished.
Says I'm getting a boat soon. Frozen_Rabina says, yeah, I am the same. That's why I sold my car and got a boat.
Yeah, I just love boats more, man. I've never really looked over here or seen what's over here, so if I get eaten by a croc, please ring someone. See how muddy it is? I'm not even going to walk on that.
That Squid Gang says houseboats are where it's at.
Houseboats, yeah. Houseboat would be good, man. If you're okay with that sort of lifestyle, I'd love to have a houseboat, but then can go back to my normal house. I don't think I'll...
Teeny__ says, yo.
Yo, what's up, man? Thanks everyone for coming in to chat today.
Rabina says, how much is your boat insurance a month? I've been looking at mine and I don't even want to insure it cause it's so expenny.
I wouldn't remember off my head. We lodge everything together and just pay yearly, so it's less. But it's worth having, man. Just weigh up the cost of everything. My boat's insured for more than what I paid for it. So, you know, like it's just, I would not want to not have insurance. Because people get their boats stolen and everything here all the time, eh? It is very, very common. I'm not going to do it, but I'll guarantee people like walk out along these.
Frozen_Rabina says, yeah, I guess so. Montini__ says, how's it going, man?
Yeah, good, man.
Rabina says, seems like a waste until you need it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to be the one that does that and gets in trouble live on stream, but I'll have a look around. I don't see any signs here saying no fishing though, but this is quite good. Let's see. we can get away with maybe a bit of this till we get asked to get off. But you can see why crocs are all here, hey? Oh, literally. Yeah, this is where I need to come and fish at night with like small gear. Little lures, little baits. There's stuff here. Literally just saw like jacks come out and just smash bait.
Frozen_Rabina says a few lights.
Yeah. Angle alright.
Rabina says, did you get a bite?
No, I didn't get a bite, but I just watched like these. So there's tiny little bait fish just in front. I'll try and show you. See that little school? Just had a big mangroveJack come out and hit it. So.
Frozen_Rabina says angle is okay.
Alright, cool. Let me know if you want it down more or not. But might be like little.
Montini__ says crocodiles. That sounds fucking terrifying. Nitrodrift17 says looks all good.
Yeah, cool. Alright. Yeah, crocs are here. Honestly, like if a croc came up and I didn't move and stayed here, he'd be able to like, yeah, a decent sized croc would be able to push up and grab me, even from here. Like they can come straight up out of the water. But we're fine here, hey. Like it's so shallow, I'd see it coming. I'm pretty switched on with them. I've lived with them in the last like six addresses we've had crocs in the area. So
That Squid Gang says cast under the bridge.
yeah, might. It's pretty shallow. This is the deepest part of the water, and I think I'm throwing too big of a lure for here. Oh. Shut up, chat. I didn't just do that. It wasn't that bad.
That Squid Gang says, do you have smaller with you?
Back in the car, but this rod's too heavy. There we go. This rod's too heavy for the smaller gear, so I'll work it because if there's a decent little...
__ says, I live in California laughing out loud. We don't have very much threatening wildlife.
Yeah, you got like gators.
Says, lol.
Gators are like small crocs for us, I guess. I gotta make sure I don't turn the wrong one on. The auto scroll chat works now. It's so good. Like, oh, don't go trees. Oh, I'm in trees.
Frozen_Rabina says, I live in New Zealand and I don't think we have any threats. Expect sharks if you're spear fishing. That Squid Gang says at Montini__ you have bad fires though.
Yeah, we didn't have bad fires here. That was down south. I'm way up at Cairns. So it's like north versus south. So Jesse and Jim
says at That Squid Gang true.
Jesse and Jim are like way down south. But I'm up way north, so. But see all the little bait fish? So really if I wanted to catch stuff here, I'll probably do it another day, like come back prepared, bring my lighter rod as well. I'll be wanting to match the size of that bait fish there. That's what I would do because that's what I've seen. So see them all moving. But you know, if there's a barramundi or something sitting somewhere around here, we'll grab this. I really want to show you guys a barra. So hopefully, and we can go to the other side too. So we've got a fair bit we can do and work here, which is good. It's not a bad little spot really on a high tide.
Frozen_Rabina says, what about THT spot on the waterfront with the lights in the water? You were fishing and those kids caught a barra.
Yeah, it's all right, but that whole wind's coming straight in. That's why I went to the other side of the town. There's barra there, but at the moment it's closed season, so you can't actually target them because they're like breeding. So I'm not meant to actually lift
Frozen
them.
_ Rabina says, oh, I getcha.
Yeah, so I'm not meant to lift them out of the water or anything. But yeah, I'm just sort of having a flick and a feel. I haven't fished here before, so I like actually trying new places. Just having a look and seeing. See, straight off there, that was probably another little jack hitting bait. A little bit short. See that bubbles? That set of bubbles come up there?
Frozen _ Rabina says, what can ya catch then?
Here probably mangroveJack, trevally, all the little different trevally would be here, queenfish. You can still catch heaps, hey.
Frozen _ Rabina says, are you allowed to fish for crocs laughing out loud?
Nah, they're protected, hey.
Frozen _ Rabina says, oh, trevally can be good eating.
Yeah. But, that was perfect, except it went over that tree. Now it's wrapped around. But, yeah, no, I should get the leg to the boat back today, to be honest. I'm picking it up on the way back.
Gremlines _ says, goddamn trees.
Yeah, cast was perfect, just alignment over the tree. I should get the boat leg back today. So I'll get that on and probably hopefully try and get some crab pots in and soak. Maybe do some, like at night, get some muddies and cook them up, and then just do like something around the little fire and shit. You know, like just figure it out.
Frozen _ Rabina says, how much did the mechanic stab ya for?
I don't know yet.
917 says, I'll catch you guys later, got to go out for lunch.
Thanks, man.
Frozen
Thanks for coming in.
Rabina says, see ya.
Catch you later, Nacho. Thanks, dude. Yeah, I'm not sure yet. I'm guessing like 500 or 600. That's probably my estimate. But like he redid all the seals. I know everything in the lower leg now is right. So I don't have to worry about that. I know the top had been redone previously, and I probably should have pulled apart and checked the leg when I got the boat, but I took his word. So I think for what I'm paying, like even another $1,000 just to know that that engine and everything is completely fine, it's worth it.
Frozen _ Rabina says, does her boat have an extra outboard or no?
Nah, it's only got the one big 200 Yemi. I'm looking to repower it. I'm looking to go from a 2 to a 4. Like I've got the budget there. I just haven't actually done it. Haven't found one that I've been happy enough with. But I'll find one eventually. There's a 200 4-stroke.
Frozen _ Rabina says 400.
No, sorry. 400 hours. 400 hours. It's a 200 horsepower, 400 hours.
Frozen _ Rabina says, can your boat even use that much? Frozen
Nah,
_
nah.
Rabina says, oh.
Yeah, my bad. There was a second-hand one which had 400 hours on it, and I'm thinking about grabbing it. And probably get it for about 12 grand. And then that will bring the boat up, fuel usage down. The boat's good though. I don't really want to repower it till the other engine actually dies. Because I think the longer I wait, the more likely it's going to be to get something better. Because everyone keeps upgrading, you know. So everyone keeps trading in. Oh, I got a data usage warning. Nah. I need to turn it right up.
Frozen _ Rabina says, the boat world no one ever leaves, they just upgrade.
Yeah. But the actual size and the frame on my boat is awesome. Like, you know, so like I'm really happy with the frame and the shape and how it handles the water and all that. And I know I reckon if I put like a big electric troll motor on the front and a, and like a 4-stroke on the back, it'll do me and probably my kids all of our life. Like, you know, like I ummed and ahed. I had a lot more than I could spend. I had more than I actually spent. I looked at all these boats and they're all like bare boats for the same money. And then I looked at the cost to get all the stuff up to speed on what I wanted, and it would have cost me a lot more than I was willing to spend. So I spent less, bought a boat which was a bit older, has everything I want on it, and then from there went, and then I'm just going to...
Frozen_Rabina says, yeah, honestly, as long as it has a little cabin for the kids at the front.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's got the cabin, we can sleep, we can go out to the reef trips, like we can literally do anything. Let's go around and have a look at a different point or different part of this. Looks like there's a bank over here. I wonder if you can get down. Oh, you can definitely get down. Ugh. Once again, chat. If I get eaten, call someone. So I've been crabbing here. The fuck is that?
That Squid Gang says, who do we call?
Oh, not even
That Squid
know.
Gang says also we have no address.
Yeah, it sucks because it's like not something you want to really give out on. You don't want everyone having your address and knowing, but I might actually think that through. Figure out what.
Frozen_Rabina says, yeah, you DNT wanna give out her address.
Someone's crab pot in the tree there. They must get...
But if he gets eaten by a gator. Frozen_Rabina says, go check it, Kappa. That Squid Gang says, sorry, Croc. Frozen_Rabina says, make sure it's safe, haha.
Oh man, if I got taken by a croc, I don't know, like, I'd probably just lose a leg or an arm. I'd probably crawl out, but just because it's got to come out to get me, I don't think it will. Not here. This is pretty safe, croc-wise, because this is like croc, pretty much like, you know, like being smart, and you guys will be the same. I have all these trees and stuff and early warning. Like, I can see a good 3 or 4 meters in front of me. So, you know, and this is how you stay safe. So like if this was a freshwater billabong and we're getting water, I would probably have my mate somewhere over here slapping the water with a stick, making noise while I fill up like a water jerry or a water container away from him, because the slapping water makes it sound like that's what makes it sound like an animal feeding, like drinking. So by slapping the water with the stick, it will naturally bring the croc to it and it will come out trying to grab the nose. But that's like the best safety tip you can have, because if it's there, it would have felt you coming. It would have been hanging around for a while.
Gremlines_ says, use your mate as bait. Got it.
Yeah, pretty much, man. Just push him in. See the bubbles there? It's probably not a good thing.
Montini_ says, noted.
Bubbles are a bad thing. But coming up like that, it's
Frozen_Rabina
different.
says, yeah, just like when we're diving and sharks come, just cut our mate and run.
Yeah, exactly. I've been pushed around by a big tiger shark, and then I've I've had a big tiger shark tow me because I had a couple of fish on a float line, and it grabbed them and started munching them, and it was just towing me along the top of the water. And like my mates are just staring, and I'm just looking and going, what do I do? But it got through all the fish, and then I was fine. But like, they're such a powerful animal.
Frozen_Rabina says, really on the float line.
Yeah, float line, hey. But
Montini_ says, survival of the fittest.
you don't realise how powerful they are until you actually had to deal with one, hey. It's crazy.
That Squid Gang says, just watch the bubbles.
Yeah, I'm watching the bubbles. Like I said, I've got plenty of vision. I'll see it coming. it's more likely to walk out of a bush behind me and get me than it is to come from in front. Do you guys, what's your thoughts on the text to talk? Does it annoy you guys hearing what you type? Or is it good that everyone actually gets what they're trying to say or what they're asking across?
The Squid Gang says that would scare the shit out of me if I encounter one.
First time I went spearfishing.
The Squid Gang says I just kinda ignore it.
Yeah, cool. I'll sort out another headset, probably maybe tomorrow or something, and hopefully, well, I might even, like when I leave from here, grab one on the way home even, see what I can do. Then, yeah, that way, be good for tomorrow. I'm planning to go and fish tomorrow, but I'm not 100% sure where yet. But I might fish another section out the front. Have a look for another section now. Just keep working along. Could be pretty good though. I reckon at night here you'd go pretty well. So see, there's another little bridge.
Abil Hassan 02 says it's a brilliant idea. I mean, wearing headphones always are also uncomfortable too.
Yeah, the little ones don't bother me. So like I'm okay with it. And like, yeah, I just think it's good to know that everyone actually gets a say or hears. Like, you know, like I hate it when I miss people. Like even like I've had like close mates come in and say hello, like hi, and just because of the way the chat was and where I looked, I managed to like overlook it. So I get how easy it is for people to do it, but you know, I don't like doing it. This is probably a better chance to get a jack, but it's just gonna be hard to cast it in the right places.
The Squid Gang says that looks like a good spot.
It's right on the edge there. Just let it sink down. Just trying to see what's on the ground in here too. See all those tiny little bait fish right in front. Big school of tiny little bait fish. Something just in there died. Something like a third of the size of my lure followed it in. Oh. See if I can get this like under that bridge. Oh, touch high. See that right in the shallow? See it all running up there, right in the shallow on the other side. Just making sure we're still all good, guys.
That Squid Gang says, can you go in the water a bit to cast under the bridge?
Probably not if I want to keep my leg. But I do want to get a cast into that dark shadow under there. But I can get to this bridge from the other side too.
That Squid Gang says, oh yeah, I forget it's different in the us.
And the trees are like right at that angle where
Squid Gang says, that Squid Gang says crow. That Squid Gang says asterisk crocs.
yeah. Let's try again on the other side near all those rocks. There we go. Let's see what they are. They're little fish. I reckon this stuff like this would go off at night too. Like you get a lot more activity. But night fishing through here would be pretty sick. What's the time here? 12, sweet. Oh, there we go. Fuck yeah. That was like a barra chasing something. See that, guys? Those two. I swear this is like jigged up somehow. It's not swimming.
That Squid Gang says, let it sink.
Yeah, I will on this one. Oh, there we go. But did you see all that taken off then? See, it spins some weird reason now. That.
Smoke It Out Entertainment 420 says that water clarity is so beautiful.
Yeah. It might be something big. Back where we were. I have a couple more flicks and try and listen, but they actually sound bigger than a fish. So let's try work in different areas. Should have actually, I've got the prawn. I could probably use the prawn in my bag.
That Squid Gang says croc.
Look, honestly, it could have been. It sounded big, like decent, so I'm gonna keep my eyes open. There we go. And see, look, see? Mullet swimming away, trying to survive from something having a go at it.
That Squid Gang says let it sink.
It is. It's heavy. Hey, it's on the bottom. That's why the line's how it is. I might go something lighter so I can twitch it a bit more. I think this is like too heavy for this area.
That Squid Gang says oh.
Alright, got some good protection, I hope. So the line drop then, so I know it's on the actual bottom. It's back on the bottom again. And change over. See what other lures I have. I don't like put my shit in the mud, but I need to find somewhere safe. I can see the water. Let's go here. Alright, sorry guys, just gonna have to get that sort of view for a bit. It's probably too big anyway. Try the reedy. Might lose it. A little mullet. It's probably our best bet. Matching the bait.
That Squid Gang says what is the one on the right in the clear tackle box?
They're like some of the smaller stuff, but so I got some little shards and stuff.
Frozen_Rabina says I was watching Jim teach school how to tie knots yesterday and I didn't realize Shook knew nothing about saltwater fishing.
Oh, look, Shook does, man. Like, you gotta understand too, like, not saying anything at all bad about any of them. Like, people teach what works for them as well. You know, so like, some things which are really easy for some aren't for others.
Frozen_Rabina says Shook asterisk.
Like, the way one person ties something might be absolutely great for them, but like, you can find other ways and easier ways to do it. I don't know. I don't think necessarily teaching someone how to do something exactly the way you do is how I help mates if they're asking. I'll have a look at how they do it and then just work with what they're already doing. Because there's nothing to say what I'm doing is still wrong, or they could find something out which works even better and you can learn from them. You know, like,
Squid Gang says what would you do if you saw Croc right now?
What would I what? So I'll read that in a sec. If I saw a croc right now, what would I do? I'd probably run. walk away, go somewhere else. They're just not worth, they're not worth tempting. They get a hold of you, they're gonna fuck you up. Yeah, this feels, I can be a bit more aggressive in the water. It's gonna look like a mullet. This should do it. Swims well. I'll be able to work all the areas. I got good weight too. Yeah, I don't like to change the way someone does something. I work with them.
Frozen_Rabina says whatever it gets hold of, it's taking it.
Yeah, man, like... Pretty sure you can just imagine or think of like some of the biggest gators that you have. Would you stand there and let it try and come up and grab you? It's the same thing. Like, they're just beasts. Let's try going the other side of this bridge. Let's try and see if I can get this under the bridge now though. Hit the bridge, came straight back out. Try again. There we go. We'll have a look back over that other side.
Frozen_Rabina says I can't wait to see an underwater stream.
Yeah, man, it is coming. I've helped out another mate on how to do that. He's actually a dude that I know from Tarkov, and he's I'm hoping he gets out and gets into it and does it as well. But I still haven't ordered the part yet I need to do it, so I'll order that fairly soon, and then sort of go from there. But I want to do some more videos, like recording, do like some better videos in a way of saying it, just about where we go and all that. Just get some real quality stuff I can put on YouTube as well.
Frozen_Rabina says, is there any way you could do it via GoPro wireless, or it has to be a wire?
It is wireless, but it's like a wire for the wireless underwater.
Frozen_Rabina says maybe I'll stream my first ever reef dive when I go.
Wait, what was that? Did that not come through as stream elements? Was that like a follow or a sub or something?
That Squid Gang says someone subscribed.
Alright, thank you very much, whoever it was, for the subscription. I don't know why.
Frozen_Rabina says someone subscribed, I think.
Thank you, whoever subscribed. I'll just check my alerts and see.
Frozen_Rabina says someone popped up on the screen. That Squid Gang says it is. That Squid Gang says didn't mean to put that.
Oh, it's all good. Thank you, whoever subscribed. I'm really sorry I missed it. Seems to be like they do an update. They fix one thing and break something else, hey. Alright. Hey, fuck yeah.
Frozen_Rabina says it's a never-ending problem, haha.
Yeah, I know, like, I'm really glad chat works. Like, it rolls now, auto rolls for me. But, I don't know, I think the subs and notifications are probably more important. Alright. Let's go check the other side.
Frozen_Rabina says is THT someone's crab pot on the ground.
Yeah, they're old crab pots, probably someone's rubbish. But you're not allowed to grab, handle or touch other people's crab pots. So that's the problem. Oh, I think I fucked up here. Wow, the wind. All right. There you guys go. Pretty sure it's not Korean.
Frozen_Rabina says doesn't matter too much yet, but you gotta be careful around road signs as well if you're near her house.
Yeah. So this is probably the worst. So more likely to get fish here because of how deep it is. But it's probably the worst position because it's rocks, it's a downward bank angle, and the croc can get to the edge. See what I mean? So a croc could come up here quite easily, so I'm going to go up over here, probably more than down there.
That Squid Gang says stairs on the other side.
Oh yeah, upper class. But here we go. You can fish right here like this. I can finally get my cast sort of in and under. Whoa, don't hook up.
That Squid Gang says good angle.
Yeah. Finally get my cast. So like this is all, I don't know, I should do some more time. Look at the rod, like all the line on the, up the top. I should do more time through these sort of areas. I reckon at night. I reckon if I fished these sort of areas at night, would go pretty well.
That Squid Gang says cast out by the boats.
Yeah, I'll go over to the other platform probably for the last bit. Go watch the time too. Yeah, sweet.
Frozen_Rabina says pretty spooky at night.
Yeah, it would be. Head torch on, just see these red eyes looking at you. We've been fishing before, like an area where it's like fresh water, and we've seen croc eyes in it, and we're standing like knee deep. And I'm like, that's croc. And even my mate's like, yeah, that's croc. And then we look back and they were gone, and we're like, we're getting the fuck out. It's coming straight at us. They just get in anywhere, eh? They survive in any sort of water.
Frozen_Rabina says, do you have to pick the kids up?
Yeah, I do.
That Squid Gang says what time?
Not till probably about 2. But I gotta also stop in and grab the the boat engine, and also I want to try and get the get a new pair of headphones. So
Frozen_Rabina says lucky kids get off school at 2.
yeah, it's just more the drive.
Frozen_Rabina says it's 3:30 over here, the lucky nuggets. Frozen_Rabina says buggers asterisk.
Yeah, they are little buggers. They're good kids though. So I want to find more areas sort of near me. Like, there's a pity I didn't buy.
Squid Gang says I get out at 2 and I have no school every Wednesdays. It is 9:20 where I am.
Yeah, nice. But I wish I bought some around here because I could quite easily.
That Squid Gang says PM not am.
Like for streaming purpose, can you imagine, in a way of saying, like living out the back of one of these and like having your crab pot soaked, pull out some muddies, cooking some mud crabs, you know, out the back. You know, you could sit down and have really good internet and just fish off it. Like, I don't know. And then like when you want to take the boat out, you can. Like it's already there and all anchored up, ready to go. You know, like, I don't know, I sort of wish I bought in here. But at the time we bought here, there was the one highway for this side, and it was like really bad. Like, well, a 10-minute drive can take up to like an hour or two. So we decided not to buy this side. After we bought, we found out that they're building a new highway. So yeah, rip us. So they built a new highway, and yeah.
Frozen_Rabina says there'd be good crabs in that little river.
Oh yeah, they're always, yeah, definitely, man. Like,
Frozen_Rabina says what's the population of Cairns?
oh, I'd be guessing. I don't know that sort of stuff, hey. But it's, yeah. Honestly, yeah, I'd be guessing. I'd have to Google it. So I actually quite like this reel, hey. Crossfire 4000. I think I paid about $50 for it, just as like, I had this rod. The young fella snapped the tip, so I went and got it fixed. And I said, "What do you got? That's cheap." Got him like with that whole 30-pound braid, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll handle 30." So I had 30 left at home. So I think altogether the reel and the braid was.
Frozen_Rabina says I thought it was a small town. I'm surprised there's traffic.
No, there's a fair few people here. Hey, like Cairns is pretty big. It'd be as big as Brisbane. Like it's probably the biggest north town. Jig, jig, jig. Is the wind bad? I know it's coming straight on. Let that sink. Hey guys, is the mic muted?
Chaotic Gab says you.
Hey Gabs, what's going on? Is the mic muted? Do you guys hear me?
That Squid Gang says no. Frozen_Rabina says population is 150k, so yeah, good size.
Oh no.
Chaotic Gab says I am new here Kappa. Frozen_Rabina says I thought it was like a NZ beach town or
Is it?
Montini__ says now it's muted.
Alright, so I'm back now. Fuck me dead.
Frozen_Rabina says can't hear it now.
Alright, cool. Alright, so we're good. So bad.
Montini__ says ya jinxed it.
Hey Gab, or can someone do !croc so that Gab can have a look at the video? So that's sort of what we deal with in our waterways. Like that is a big croc, but they are here this big. I know that for a fact.
That Squid Gang says, croc. Stream Elements says web link. Chaotic Gab says such trolls laughing out loud.
We'll go try another spot, maybe over near the boats. But yeah, so that's our warning sign, so people know. I went down to the beach this morning, but it was way too windy. So that's why we came up here.
Chaotic Gab says Streamlabs.
Yeah, I was having issues with the new one I liked. I used it, the Prism, but it was having issues holding the bitrate for some weird reason. I don't know if it's that they don't have an Australian server or what, but I have to do a bit more investigation into it. And then Streamlabs has, like, I have the indicator on the top that shows me and tells me what my bit rate is. So like right now I can see that it's holding 30 frames and 3500 kilobytes per second. So yeah, it's a bit hard to switch over until I get the other one figured out. And Prism's chat's really good though. I really like their chat.
That Squid Gang says, have you gotten in trouble for fishing somewhere?
Nah, not really. I don't break any of the rules. Like, I fish where I'm allowed to. But this is like our harbours here. So there's like a restaurant right there which is really good. You can go and eat. I've thought about maybe going and doing like a lunch somewhere one day, just somewhere where it's not busy and easy. But haven't actually done it yet. But yeah, I wish I bought in here rather than where we were. But like where we are is fine, don't get me wrong. But it would just be a lot better. If someone says something about me doing this here, I'll just go down on the other one. But not really trying to
That
get...
Squid Gang says don't hook a boat.
Yeah, don't want to lose my lure. It's a nice spot though. I like blue water here. I'd buy a mooring here and then leave my boat moored up. How much easier would it be just to drive down? All right, let's go, head out. Sorry about the wind. Over here. Downward angle a little bit more. I can see it and read it too. So how's everyone's weekday going?
That Squid Gang says cast to the left S bit.
What there?
That Squid Gang says good.
Yeah, well, I'll work the area, fan it, in a way of saying. So I'm just trying to mimic a little mullet.
That Squid Gang says no, I mean like bind you.
Behind me, oh yeah, along that way. Yeah, right. I'll make my way around. How's the quality? Is it holding really well? Like, it looks good? Should be a lot better than what I used to be able to stream.
That Squid Gang says I'm big on freshwater fishing for basin it is. Frozen_Rabina says waiting for all my mates to get off work so I can take the boat out for its first mission. That Squid Gang says rely good quality.
How like weird is that? Can you see the hole? Like that big pipe? It's different.
That Squid Gang says yeah.
Yeah, I'll start flicking out to the left in a minute. Then I'll head down on that platform.
That Squid Gang says let it sink all the way. Streamlabs says thank you for following Kendall_Coleman. Streamalemon says thank you for following Kendall_Coleman smiles. Frozen_Rabina says Abbott but Beckus of Sun Reflection.
Ah, okay. Thanks for the follow, Kendall. I think it is. I wish I knew how to mute just the Streamlabs sound, mute Streamlabs announcement sides on the text bot, but I haven't been able to find anything which gets even close to like how to do it. Might try looking for it a bit more, but it'll just take time, I guess. So the line's gone slack, so I'm on the bottom. Just lift, wind a little bit, lift, wind a little bit. Just making a dart, seeing if there's anything sitting down on the bottom, just waiting. Look how dirty like that yacht is. So much money just sitting there. Alright, let's go this way and then we'll go down onto the dock. Flick about.
Frozen_Rabina says so many people leave boats at the moor and they just get destroyed.
Yeah, I know. I hate it. Like, I get like
Frozen underscore Rabina says so much money in like just rebuilding old boats.
Yeah, it's huge.
Frozen underscore Rabina says dad's mate's selling an old 40-foot launch for 60K, and if it was revamped it would be like 300K.
Wow. Alright, let's get onto the platform. So choppy though, like I can understand why there's not a lot of people out today.
That Squid Gang says, what did that sign say about fishing?
Which one? I don't think it said anything about fishing. We'll go back and look.
That Squid Gang says you just passed it.
That one says not to take jewfish, black jewfish, no take species, protected. Is that the one you mean? It's not about not fishing, like it's just about what species they're protecting in this area.
That Squid Gang says I just didn't know what it said, and yes.
Yeah, no, it's all good, man. If you see a no fishing sign or something, let me know, because I honestly don't fish if like I'm not allowed to, so if I miss it and don't see it, that's the only reason I'm fishing there. But yeah, I'll try and go. I might try and go the Broadwalk tomorrow. I'll figure it out. It's gonna depend on the wind. Hey, it's the thing. Like consider how far in we are now, and we're still getting nailed by the wind.
That Squid Gang says the water looks so blue and green.
Yeah, this is like dirty here though. If you look at so apostrophe reef fishing. Have a look at when we're out in the boat, the colours of the water on the reef. So like for me, this here is like, people are like, wow, it's so nice. And I'm like, it's fucking gross. It's like yuck, it just screams like crocodile sitting under the fucking thing and take your leg.
Frozen underscore Rabina says how many knots is it?
I don't know. Because I haven't had the boat going out, I haven't really been
Frozen
looking.
underscore Rabina says reefs are so beautiful in house.
Yeah. Let's see, something's just died over there.
Frozen underscore Rabina says no water like that in NZ really unless you go far out.
So this is this shallow bank when there's no boats on it. Actually, it'll have the bait pushed up way in the shallows, and then the bigger fish sitting waiting. So this is actually probably the most likely place, this side of the bank, to actually get a fish. To be honest, at the moment, because there are bull sharks and crocs and all that. The deeper water here it's more likely to have big fish really hiding just to stay away from the predators. But see how we go. We'll flick around, work this area. No.
That Squid Gang says I feel like you're feeling a little fast.
Yeah, I might be, but it's quite shallow and there's snags as well. So I only really wanted about like a
That
metre.
Squid Gang says asterisk reeling.
That's just really. You want me to slow down? Let's give it a go then.
That Squid Gang says I have autocorrect. That Squid Gang says hate asterisk.
Yeah, I want to get out in the boat though, like, and start just searching new areas, looking for different areas and spots. Like even today, right now, would be nice. What the fuck's that?
That Squid Gang says bring the boat here.
Fucking cigarette lighter. I'm going to take that up, put it in the bin on the way back. Yeah, well, I should have the lower leg back for it today, so that is the plan. Bring the boat in. Boat's a bit big for here. We'll go to the rivers more my side, closer to me. So it'll make it easier too, because like I can set the cameras up so that we're looking around and doing certain bits and pieces, you know. Soak some crab pots and get some prawns, throw a cast net. Like I want to use the time in the boat to stack up bait and that for the reef.
Frozen_Rabina says net fishing.
Yeah, throw some cast nets to get some liveys and then stack them up and freeze them for when I go out to the reef. Because we spend probably, like, honestly, like reef trips, maybe $80 on fuel, 80 to 100, and probably like $60.
Frozen_Rabina says I've heard it's really hard to throw nets well.
No, it just depends on the size. If you get a really big net, it is hard to learn. But if you get like a decent sort of, you know, like a, I don't know, 8 to 9 footer, it should be alright sort of thing. Just depends, really. Like it's more counterweight. You've got to counterweight with the spring, the swing of it, so that it opens itself up. So the more you got to counterweight, or the more weight in it, the more effort in the swing and the action and the motion you need. Alright. Time. Alright, this might be my last cast. Then I'll have to head off. But yeah, I'm planning to go tomorrow. Only reason I won't is if the kids are sick or something. But I'm going to start to go back to playing games as well at home if I'm stuck at home. Just trying to be on those same times, because I feel like I'm letting everyone down a bit.
Frozen_Rabina says early stream.
Yeah, I should be on earlier tomorrow. I might even, if I can, I might jump on play games.
Gang says, do you guys have to worry about COVID where you are?
No, in Queensland we don't have any of it really at all. Well, up north of Queensland, like we don't have any real restrictions. It's like our restrictions for COVID is
Gang says lucky.
Yeah, stay 1.5 meters away from each other and like things like that. Like there's no wear this mask or anything like that, if that's what you mean. But yeah, so I'll try and get some new earphones, or fucking get the ones I've got to actually charge properly. I don't know, figure it out. But go for there then.
Gang says we have to wear masks, social distancing, and the whole thing.
Yeah, I think if
Gang says the lighter. Frozen_Rabina says America's Zen masks were good entertainment this year.
I got it. Got the lighter, I'll dump it in the bin. But yeah, just had to figure it out. If we had a lot of it here, we would. I know down south, anyone coming from down south up to Queensland will have to isolate. So even when Jesse leaves, he's got to do 2 weeks isolation, I'm pretty sure. Unless they change it. Whew. These always stink, seeing if there's no fish, but they reek. They've had fish in them. But yeah, so this is Blue Water. It's a restaurant there on the water. Would you guys be interested in doing something like that one day? Like just going and chilling out on somewhere with a nice view, having a lunch and a beer or something, or I don't know.
Gang says sure.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. I don't really like getting into a lot of people's face, or but if I pick the right time, go somewhere I can sit in the back corner, have pretty much, so be myself.
Rabina says, yeah, it'd be a good stream if it was outside.
Yeah, so I'll try and figure out what I can do. I want to see how many hours it takes to get through my actual data on the plan. So, because I think I used, when I did that 8-hour stream on the Reef.
Frozen_Rabina says how much data you got.
I've got 180 gigs on the mobile now. So when I used...
Family Prod 1985 says what's crackin' lackin'.
Hey man, what's going on? What the fuck? I thought that was like a massive fucking mud crab or something sitting there. Can you see that with that? Just beside that rock. It's like a chair or something, a fold down chair maybe, but it looks like a mud crab just standing there. Whoa, okay. That wasn't that good. What's going on, family? I'm actually about to head off, but I'll try and be on earlier tomorrow. Got an appointment. I should be down near an area that I know, so I'll head straight for a bit of walking and flicking. But just
Family Prod 1985 says beautiful day I see.
Yeah, it's been a very nice day. A little bit warm, but it's been alright. Manageable, but we had a good little flick. Haven't really had anything. Seen some activity, but didn't catch any. No real hit-ups or hookups yet. But that's just fishing, hey? Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. I think if I went really light gear and low, little small lures, I would have had a lot more success, but more of a chance of getting a decent fish on a bigger lure with time. There's a fish swimming through the shallow there. See him darting off. Oh. Alright guys, I'll take you for a walk over to the car because I've still got a bit to go anyway, but I'll show you I'll show your family where we've been sort of flicking around today, just so you can see. There's a warning sign here, and we're just standing on the side, flicking under the bridge and around. We went down to the beach front, but the mouth head I wanted to fish, they were dredging. So like they're sucking all the sand out, so there's no point at all of even trying to go there. But the moment it's really, really high tide, so there's heaps of water.
Family Fraud 1985 says, do you live close?
No, not really, not here. I'm sort of the other side of town. We walked down in there onto that bank as well, had a flick. This is like another river part, but...
Family Fraud 1985 says, do you have rivers and beaks?
Rivers and what? These are like, yeah, these are like
Frozen underscore Rabina says beach.
Yeah, we got rivers and beach. These are like some of our rivers. Or like what most of the river systems here are like. Dropping that. Different.
Family Prod 1985 says at frozen underscore Rabina tears of joy. Frozen underscore Rabina says, can you get oysters over there? I am not sure what the growing conditions for them are.
Yeah, we get oysters. But it's like more salt water around the mouths and rocks and stuff like that. You'll get your oysters.
Frozen underscore Rabina says, oh ye. Family Prod 1985 says prawns are the go'em yum. Frozen underscore Rabina says, what about scallops?
Scallops, yeah, they have scallops. I'm not going to do this one just because I don't trust those pipes. But it's crazy how like everything's sort of built on top of like a full swamp. Half the shit that is here for us is like literally
Family
on top of
Prod
swamp.
1985 says, is there base there?
Bass, nah, it's salt water. We don't have bass in Australia really, or we do, but it's not, I don't think it's the same or as big of a thing for us at all. There's like whiting, flathead, trevally, brim, barramundi,
Frozen underscore
threadfin.
Rabina says, I never heard of bass until Americans talked about it on Twitch streams.
Yeah, bass is
Gang
not,
says, I fish freshwater for bass.
yeah, we don't really have bass here. Our freshwater, we have like yellow belly, tarpon, tilapia, what else is there? Carp, catfish. Yeah, that's really about it.
Family Prod 1985 says, we get perch and a shitload of bream.
Yeah, we do
Frozen
get perch,
underscore
yeah.
Rabina says, I think CusNZ in Australia have such access to coastal regions with how cities are set up that there's no point freshwater fishing. Squid Gang says, we have trout, carp, catfish, bass, pickerel.
We have, like in our freshwater dams and stuff, they breed and introduce barramundi. So you get like huge barramundi through all the areas and that. But that's sort of like what they do in the freshwater. And then you'll pay like a small fee to enter and actually you can fish them. Oh shit, handbrake on. So it's one of those weird things, hey, where it's like a bit, I guess, funny for most. But yeah, we don't really target the same sort of species. I don't think bass really just, I think there is bass in it.
Says, what fuel does your truck run on?
Diesel.
Prod 1985 says, uptime. Stream Elements says at Family Prod 1985, Benton Fishing has been streaming for 2 hours 10 minutes. Frozen underscore Rabina says, is bass tasty to eat?
Yeah, I've never had bass.
Squid Gang says I could tell by the sound of the truck.
Yeah, diesel. I love the diesel truck. Such a good truck. It's so hot. Like, it's fucking ridiculously hot. But I'll give it 5 while the aircon
Family
cools
Prod
down.
1985 says yay, it's like perch, it's not bad. That Squid Gang says I'm in auto body for school.
Oh, okay. Oh. Well, that might be me then for today. But yeah, tomorrow I'll be back. I'll try and get on a little bit early. I'll try and...
Frozen_Rabina says I'd latas. Frozen_Rabina says I expect to see you catch some moinsters TMR. That Squid Gang says later. Family Prod 1985 says laters, man. Look after yourself.
Yeah, I will, guys. Thanks everyone for coming to watch. Yeah, I'm thinking, I'm not sure if I'll get bait, and I might be able to put the chair and get bait and sit down, but sometimes sitting down with the camera and that gets a bit boring. But hopefully I can fix my headset issue or get one on the way back now. Might be able to get one. But yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. I'll probably try and get on like maybe around 9 o'clock if I can, my time. It's like 1 p.m. at the moment now, so...
Family Prod 1985 says see you next stream. Been working all day. That Squid Gang says get some small bait.
Yeah, I'll probably get some prawns because of the area. It's just a slow falling flat. I can just float out some prawns and just sit and chill and chat and see how it goes. Alright guys, I'm off. See you all again soon.